Welcome to the official welcome wagon here at the Housing Authority of Baltimore City. I am Mr. Whipple, a service coordinator here at the Housing Authority of Baltimore City. This presentation is to get you familiar with various facts and figures of becoming a resident of the Housing Authority of Baltimore City. If you are coming in the Housing Choice Voucher Program or even the public housing side, we welcome you being a resident here at the Housing Authority of Baltimore City. Let's get started. Here are some facts and figures of Housing Authority of Baltimore City at a glance. As you see, the Housing Authority of Baltimore City, or HABC, was established in 1937. We service over 42,000 residents here in Baltimore City. We encourage you to take a look at this fact sheet on our website and go over the diverse amount of people that we serve on a daily basis. We are grateful that you are now in this number as you too are a resident under HABC. Here we have a list of HABC communities. These communities range from the east side, the west side, the north side, and of course the south side of Baltimore City. You may see some that you are familiar with, some you may have lived in the past, some you may be going to real soon. But we are grateful for the various communities of the Housing Authority of Baltimore City. We want you to become familiar with our mission and vision here at the Housing Authority of Baltimore City. Our mission is to create and provide affordable housing opportunities in sustainable neighborhoods for the people we serve. Our vision is to create diverse and vibrant communities to provide opportunities for self-sufficiency and to build pathways for strong partnerships. We are very proud of our goals, the four C's of HABC. They are community, customer service, collaboration, and communication. The four C's of HABC. As we continue, here are some news and notes, some HABC numbers you should know. When you move in, familiarize yourself with those in the management office and get the phone number for the management office. Also, get the phone number for the maintenance office and, of course, the work order center. For after hours and on weekends, get the number for the emergency maintenance as well. But don't forget, when you move in, get the name and number of the service coordinator for your site. When you get all these numbers, please put them in a safe place or put them on the refrigerator so you can go back to them as a reference because we want to make sure that your time as a resident of the Housing Authority of Baltimore City allows you to get connected and stay connected to the community. As a resident, we want you to familiarize yourself with the Office of Resident Services here at the Housing Authority of Baltimore City. Right here on the screen, there are four pillars of resident services: economic mobility, youth development, senior support, and personal empowerment. Let's take a look at all four of these at this time. The first pillar is economic mobility. We are in the business of improving futures. Our agency's programs appeal to the belief of self-betterment through the My Goals and Family Self-Sufficiency initiatives, improvement of quality of life, skill sets, and career placement under PACE, enhanced social mobility with Ticket to Work, and even a home ownership program. This is economic mobility. The second pillar is youth development. Our goal is to encourage well-rounded development of our youth from cradle to career. For our toddlers, we have Our House Early Head Start. For our youth who are college bound, we are proud of our Rising Star Scholarship established in 2009. We also have collaborative partnerships. We have opportunities to experience work in public and private sectors, helping youth gain skills and educational opportunities to prepare for a successful future. The third pillar is senior support. The goal is to provide service coordination to our seniors so they can continue living independently. We can recall the African proverb that says, never put those who nurse you outside the village. And so we want to make sure that our seniors live independently. We have Congregate Housing Services Program, or CHSP. This program is certified and subsidized by the Maryland Department of Aging for people 62 years of age and over who have some difficulty with essential activities of daily living. Enrollment is based on a sliding scale. We also have the Senior Plan, service coordinators linking seniors to supportive services. The fourth and final pillar is personal empowerment. Personal empowerment is about taking control of your own life and making positive decisions based on what you want. You will find the Office of Resident Services coordinates supportive services and crisis intervention to stabilize households and improve the overall quality of life. No matter what personal challenges you face, you can always make choices that give you control. Contact your community service coordinator for details. During this presentation, you may have asked, what is a service coordinator? Well, this slide shows us a few things that service coordinators are. Take some time in your moments of review to see what service coordinators are. But to highlight just a few here, we know service coordinators are providers of case management services. They are also ones who are facilitators of wellness and other educational programs for residents. We are also proud that our service coordinators are referral agents who connect residents to service providers who can meet their needs, and service coordinators are community partners to assist with accessing community-based services for residents. In that same vein, we also want to highlight what a service coordinator is not, or what they do not do. Service coordinators do not handle maintenance requests. Service coordinators do not act as managers or leasing agents. Service coordinators do not drive residents. And importantly, service coordinators do not serve as powers of attorney for residents or individuals who sign checks for residents. And so as you move in and get acclimated, we want you to find out who your service coordinator is. Over the next few days, go to the management office, call the management office, and find out who your service coordinator is. Or to get connected to your service coordinator, you can call the Office of Resident Services at 410-396-2967 and get connected to your community today. We thank you for listening to this presentation on the Welcome Wagon, furnished by the Housing Authority of Baltimore City, Office of Resident Services. We are proud of our leadership here at the HABC, Ms. Janet Abrahams, President and CEO, Robin Carter, Chairperson, Board of Commissioners, Monica Watkins, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, Tracy Oliver Kaiser, Senior Vice President of Resident Services, and Ms. Harriet Johnson, Support Services Unit Administrator. Again, thank you for tuning into this presentation and welcome to the Housing Authority of Baltimore City.